What? Did you guys see that shot? This was shot on the Osmo Pocket with this thing. What's going on, guys? It's Jason Morris here. Finally have this bad boy right here. I've been waiting for a lens like this for a while. I mean, I actually purchased this copy myself, so as per usual, this will be a completely neutral review of this product. I didn't actually know Ulanzi made this lens or released this product. They didn't send out any copies that I know of. I did a Google search and it just popped up and I had to get one ASAP. It finally arrived a couple of weeks ago. I had the chance to review this bad boy before the whole, lockdown thing. But if you don't know what anamorphic lenses are or do, they are very popular lenses among current cinematographers in films. It gives you that really sort of unique image and compresses the image so you're able to capture more in the scene. And then you just stretch it out in post and the results are just so unique. But the biggest trademark of the anamorphic lenses is the good old blue lens flare that you'll hit when there's like direct light source into the lens. It just truly looks amazing when you get the right composition. But this lens does come in at around $39 US, but I think it's been out of stock on the website, so you may actually have to go to a completely different website to get this. So the link will be in the description below of the Ulanzi website anyway. But one of the major issues I do have with this lens, it has a compression ratio of 1.33, which is pretty standard for anamorphic lenses. But it appears to have a little more like a 1.17 ratio compression rather than the 1.33 compression. Now, as you can see here, this is the 1.33 anamorphic decompression in Adobe Premiere Pro. And the face does look like too squished. It does look like it's decompressing it too much. But whereas if I place a smaller decompression on it, like the 1.17, it looks a lot more natural. But then again, it still offers a small amount of anamorphic compression, gives you that blue lens flares, so it's still really good. But as you can see by the blue lens flare in this video right here, this is the biggest trademark of anamorphic lenses. It can give you that really cool effect, especially under low light conditions, and if you have a light pointed directly at the lens. This can be a really good creative choice sometimes in like futuristic films. And you will actually see this quite a lot in Hollywood films these days. So next time you watch a Hollywood film, try and notice that blue lens flare and then you'll know it's coming from an anamorphic lens. But also there does seem to be a little bit of distortion in the lens and it doesn't seem to be absolutely perfect. And it is a little bit of soft around the edges, but it's a lot better than Ulanzi's wide angle lens for the Osmo Pocket. It is so much more clearer. The one thing is they did include a lens cloth in case you do get your fingerprints on them, so that is really good. Another great thing is that you can actually initialize the lens on the Osmo Pocket to start it up. So you don't have to turn the Osmo Pocket on, then put the lens on, and away you go. You can just chuck it straight on and initialize the Osmo Pocket. Just make sure that you actually have the newest firmware update. Now, another major question I do get asked a lot is, can you stack the ND filters together? Well, no. You definitely can't. You'll probably notice the Osmo Pocket has magnetic filters. So if you're putting a magnet on top of a magnet, all it's gonna do is completely reject it or throw it to the side. That's just how science works. You cannot stack these ND filters together. Even if you could, you're probably gonna overload the gimbal and burn it out eventually. But obviously this does mean that you will have to crank the shutter speed, especially if you do have high key situations. And then you won't be able to get that sort of desired 180-degree shutter reel for that smooth motion blur, but that's okay. There is a little bit of trade-off with that. That's why I tend to use this when the light is a little bit lower, the sun's a bit lower, it's almost sunset. It's probably the perfect time to use this because you can still have that 180-degree shutter reel. But all up, this lens does produce a really nice image, and I am super happy with this purchase. I will be using this quite a lot in my other Osmo Pocket videos, definitely, and it definitely has a tick of recommendation from me. It does come a little bit pricey, but if you look at something that you're going to invest in for a different sort of style, I definitely think this is worth it. The link will be in the description below if you do want to check this out. Like I said, you may actually have to do a little bit of Google searching to try and find out where it might actually be available. Haven't seen too many videos on YouTube about this, so I hope that's enough information for you guys for today. But if you do have any other questions, please comment below. I'd be absolutely pleased to help you guys out. Like this video, that would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't as well. Other than that, guys, my name's Jason Morris. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, let's get it. When will you be reviewing the Fimi Palm? What do you think of the Fimi Palm? Is the Fimi Palm better than the Osmo Pocket? Fimi Palm, Fimi Palm, Fimi Palm. The video is coming, guys. I need to test this thing out. I might actually release a pre-video, like an initial thoughts of the Fimi Palm. Get excited. I'm actually really excited. It's coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, cheers.